Oklahoma is a good team. We're out coached and the kids out maneuvers, and we just got beat again by. We were just disappointed and discouraged by I don't know if the efforts there. It just doesn't seem to be the same smooth, synchronized movements that we need. We're not really playing together based on just the number of assists we've had in the last 2 games. We're not sharing the ball like we should, and that's disappointing. Any questions?
Were you surprised that their 2-man press caused you so much trouble?
Yeah, because we had worked on it, and all they had to do was pass the ball, not jump up there and throw it away. So yeah, it was. Fortunately, we have a freshman, and then we have a kid in Rob Turner who's really, and it wasn't just one guy, so everybody turned it over at some point in time that played the game. The only people that played that didn't turn it over were Jamal Williams and Alex Foster. So just a complete breakdown. But the biggest breakdown came at the offensive end. I mean, at the defensive end. We just didn't guard it. And that's happened in 2 games now. We're just not defending it well at all.
Can you expand some more on the defense you were just talking about?
Oh, we can't guard people one-on-one. Everybody's taking us off the dribble one-on-one, and then we're fouling. So so obviously we don't have, obviously not doing something to get their footwork better, to improve their footwork, or we're not in a help position like we should. It was just typical that shot clock's running down. We overrun the guy. He kind of steps through and lays it up at the end of the shot clock, and there's one of my guys standing on the backboard, never moved to come over to help, so all they do is make another pass, and the shot clock probably run out, but that was too much to ask.
Coach, can you talk about how costly the free throws were down the stretch? Seemed like some of your more regular shooters couldn't hit.
Yeah, I don't know. We had some chances to maybe cut it and get it closer, and you're right. We've been a pretty good free throw shooting team for the most part, but today, 58% in the second half was we needed every basket, especially when you're struggling and not taking care of the ball. When you get a free shot, you gotta make it. So that was again. I don't know why, because we had a great crowd, we're at home, the concentration level. You would think our guys would just by the sheer energy in the building would make you play beyond your imagination. But that wasn't the case.
What did you think of Alex Foster's performance today?
Great. I thought Alex was outstanding. You don't see more playing time. He played hard. He played harder than anybody else. He and Jamal Williams, that's why they stood out, because they played harder than the rest of the guys that played. Simple as that.
You talk about Dayon, and he's had a quiet couple games now. Getting him going again.
I just said there's only 2 guys that played hard. That kind of answers the question about Dayon and the rest of them.
Anything else?
It seemed like y'all were a little out of rhythm offensively in the first half. What was the problem behind that?
Well, they switch everything. They make you look at the second, third, and fourth option. They're very good at and their post players and their big men can really guard your guards, and that makes it difficult. And we're not the best passing team, so when you confuse us, switch, take things away from us, makes you lose time, you become hesitant, and it throws your rhythm off and your time. Good. It's a good concept. They've really done a good job with it. Anything else? Thank you.
Thank you.
Communicate. I think it was the whole 40 minutes, really. It wasn't just the first half. It was in the second half. We had a lot of key plays, but we just didn't communicate with each other. You have defensive laps, and we just let them score on. We got a lot of open buckets. They had a lot of open shots, and we just didn't even contest at all. Like no one was near them, and we just gave it to them.
Alex, what do you think of your performance today?
I just tried to come out and do the best I could. Just told myself get every rebound I could, and it just worked out for me.
Jaye, what was the problem with the turnovers this afternoon?
They ran a good, they had the 4-man come up and trap, and we just didn't execute what our game plan was. We were supposed to have the 4-man run up the court and get in the middle, and we just didn't do it. We were executing. We just didn't make smart plays when we needed to.
Jay, you started the game 1 for 6, ended 6 for 7. Why do you think the slow start?
I don't know, it just wasn't falling. I was missing easy stuff like little layups and little floaters and stuff that I usually make, and I don't know, it just wasn't falling today.
Alex, what do you think of your team's performance in the paint?
In the paint, we out-rebounded them tremendously, but we as far as the paint goes, we played good in the paint, honestly, in my opinion, but we got hurt on transition defense, all the threes that they were making, and we just weren't sprinting back.
Coach wasn't real happy with you guys in his post-game press conference. What did he say to you guys after the game?
He was just disappointed because, I mean, every game he tells us he wants us to get better, and we just made steps backwards, and he's just disappointed, and he didn't have nothing to say in there, just to keep fighting, and he's gonna get on us tomorrow in practice. So we just gotta get better. We just gotta stop taking these steps backwards.
Jay, do you feel like y'all, because of the lack of communication, y'all were on different pages, I guess, for most of the game?
Yeah, that's exactly what was happening. It was some guys said switch, some didn't, and we ended up having 2 people guarding 1 person, and that was giving them the open shots they never get.
Jay, you jumped from 4 points to 10 points in about 2 minutes late in the second half. Did you feel like you were going to will the team to victory on your back?
I just wanted to be aggressive and try to get us some momentum going, and we just didn't get stops on defense. I think we just kept matching points, and we did that our last game in West Virginia too. We just keep trying to match points, and you can't do that in this league. You have to get stops, and our defense was just killing us.
You guys think you got back into the groove of things by the time the second half rolled around? I know you guys came as close as 4 points.
I think we did, but we just took plays off on defense. I think our offense picked up a little bit, but defensively we just slacked. We were just horrible on defense.
Well, what's your explanation, Jay, as the senior leader? I mean, Coach mentioned a lack of effort from a lot of the team. I mean, big crowd, whiteout and all that, Big 12 game. What's your explanation?
I really don't know, to tell you the truth. I mean, we just didn't play hard. It wasn't anything that the coaches could have did, or it was just us. We're out there playing, and we just didn't play hard, and then we have to take that responsibility on ourselves and just change it. That's all we can do. It was nothing like that you can practice. You can't practice going hard. It's just something that you have to tell yourself you want to do it and go out there and do it.
Anything else?
Yeah, Alex, Coach Smith gave you some credit. Do you feel like your role is expanding with this team?
I honestly hope so. I'm trying my best to just go give it my all, and help the team any way I can. And if that makes my role expand, then so be it. I'll just keep going hard as I can.